Hey there guys, real quick, this is the Elder Dadless, co-host of the Dadless podcast. Today, I'm here to tell you a little something about Anchor. It's the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me go ahead and explain. First of all, it is free, there's no upfront cost, it doesn't cost anything. It's a great way to get started. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Literally, if you're on the go, if you're at school, if you are hiding in the restroom while you're at work, if you're stalking your ex-girlfriend, you can literally make a podcast from anywhere. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other streaming platforms. Hey, great way to get it out, right? You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That means that your Uncle Randy, who was twice removed, can help you make a buck. Or creepy Father John, who you chose to stop talking to for many reasons, can even help you make a buck. It's that simple. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That is anchor.fm. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get back to the show.
Isn't that a wonderful beginning?
Yeah, it's really good. What is this? Are you trying to trick me?
Wait, just wait.
When's it get good?
What's up there, little homie? About ready to do this?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
In this world, if you can't swim, you found the dress out. And if you fall, you better pick your punk ass up. That's right. And the rest of y'all,
Wanda, the ready?
don't cut him no slack.
Hey, Freak Joe, you're going nowhere.
One.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of lead time.
You got no backup here.
I'm calling Veronica. Veronica, give me a hand.
Y'all fools get busy.
3.
Clobbering time.
Welcome to Antifa Radio. I am the Elder Dadless, one of several. Now that we're living in a new year and the patriarchy is dead, I am here with the great communicator, Jose the Dad.
I don't like that you assumed my gender. I am not a dad. I actually identify as a mother.
I was actually born female, transitioned to male, so now I am the Elder Dadless. Thanks. My pronouns are king, master.
Z.
My name should be spelled in unknown runes as opposed to common letters that were established by antiquated fucking relic figures of the past.
Spell my name with the unknown Pokemon.
I'm gonna take a shit and finger paint my name out. Anyway, welcome to the Dadless podcast. Again, I am the Elder Dadless with the great communicator Jose the Dad. Today is going to be fun. We are now in the new world again. To actually circle back around to the joke of the cold open, we are in the new world. It looks like the election is finally decided. 284 votes later. Thanks, Nevada. Wink, wink.
I feel like Donald Trump is going to hijack when the electoral college actually gathers to vote. He's going to walk in, I object. And they're like, that's not how it works, Donnie.
Stop the count. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I have my issues with both heads of state, one now being, a former president, Donald Trump, and with the elected president, Joe Biden. I mean, I have no dog in this hunt. Really, it's more, say it with your fucking chest and lead this country the way that it should be led. Lead by example for your people. Me saying that as as someone who has to sit and live in normal fucking monotony of working a 9 to 5 and stuff. It's like, do right by your countrymen.
Yeah, I agree. I am the same way in that I really didn't like either of them. So, I'm going to clown on both. And I had jokes prepared for either winner or loser, and jokes for both situations, like Trump won and Trump lost, and Biden won and Biden lost. And, yeah, I'm just excited for the memes. We already had some great memes come out.
Oh, we've had some. With
the uncertainty, with, the Nevada memes being all slow, some good videos coming out there. And then, yeah, I'm excited to see back when Donald Trump won, you had Joe Biden memes with Obama where he was like a clueless kid, where it's like, I locked all the refrigerators and I set all the alarms to this time, or, stupid shit like that. So I'm excited to see the memes now that Biden will take over.
I think my favorite meme pre-Biden was a picture of Barack and Joe Biden sitting in the White House, and Joe Biden saying he can't lead the country from the shadow realm, and he had a dual disc. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. I was like, that's such a fucking good meme. But
I saw one where it was this morning, actually. It's Joe Biden in the Avengers Endgame scene. Did you see that one?
Oh my god, dude, I posted it on Instagram. It's fucking funny.
Where it's Donald Trump is Thanos, and then Joe Biden's Captain America, and all these other Democrats come, and I was like, oh, this is hella funny. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the race, but or dog in the fight. So I was just laughing. But I don't like that Ocasio-Cortez lady.
Yeah.
She just comes off so angry and bitter and mean, and she was like, 70% tax. I'm like, all right, you're kind of like extreme left. So
I'm not a fan of hers at all. I hate to start the fucking podcast this way, but being that these are like now the future times, before, fucking after, then, now, forever. I'm not a big fan of AOC. I'm really not. She just has like such a stupid fucking vibe about her.
Yeah, and it's not even like about her politics. I can disagree with people's politics and think they're cool people still, For me, politics isn't your whole personality, but it's her personality that just comes off as so shitty. I'm like, you're no fun at parties. You're like the person where I'm like making a joke.
She's like, no, I made a video dancing. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I think the killer, anyway, the killer of that meme with the Avengers Assemble scene, the fact that Ruth Bader Ginsburg and fucking Sean Connery was such a killer to me.
Yeah.
That was such a killer to me. I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
I thought it was funny that they made all the because it was kind of racist too. Like all the black politicians were Georgia.
Yeah.
And then they made the boy Andrew Yang, fucking the Asian guy from
Doctor Strange.
And yeah, I just thought that was funny. They racially matched everybody.
That's
too. I was
why.
like, Wakanda is Georgia, and they're all black. And I was like, oh my god,
that was so funny.
This is a good one. So yeah, I'm excited for the memes to come. I remember when Trump took over, the great meme wars that took place, where it was pretty much established at the time that the left did not possess the ability to meme. But
memes, the memes were born of the left.
And now we have some more competition, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows, man? Fucking, there may be like a whole major censoring of the country and shit just to pander to like the new age like thinkers of that are all liberal. And
what's scary is Joe Biden's definitely like a puppet.
He's very much. I've been saying the same thing. He's very much a talking head for like
all of the Democrats.
Yeah, but it's like the very like extreme Democrats, like the very liberal, like the ones that are like, fuck yeah, avocado toast. All our kids better fucking drink soy milk. I'm like,
and if you feed your kid milk from a cow, you're evil and hate cows and support child abuse.
Cows are fucking gross anyway. Cow milk in general, like, is not something that.
Who thought of that? Is my question. Like, who looked at a cow and saw the udders and thought, I'm gonna
suck those teats.
those kind of look like human titties.
I'm slapping my mouth from those motherfuckers.
And then like, hey, this shit's good. And then someone was like, oh, that shit is good. Let's throw it in sugar cereal. And now we all drink.
Early humans? I have no clue. I know realistically from like my time of trying to better my own health, I know realistically if we are going to drink a milk from like another animal, realistically it should be like goat milk, because goat milk has a bunch of like crazy ass properties that are actually beneficial to your health as opposed to like cow milk. Cow milk like really isn't fucking good for us at all.
And then they put I think a lot of it has gotten rid of it now, but for the longest time the hormones that they put in the cows to make them grow would get into their milk. And so that's how you had
how you had a bunch of you had absolute units of fucking.
Yeah, dude. You have all these kids that are looking like little adults. You know,
kids that are fucking tanks, dude.
Yeah, like a little 7-year-old Jimmy looking like
having a fucking 30-year-old Jimmy in his fucking diaper.
Like you got kids hitting puberty at like 7-8 years old.
That's how you had those kids in first grade that had mustaches already,
right? Fucking, you had I don't know if you ever seen the Benchwarmers. Long baseball movie, and they have that like Dominican Republic guy who's like 30 years old drinking tequila on the mound.
That's hella funny.
And the ref's like, is this guy legal to play? And then he opens it and it's just a piece of paper, I am 12, with a $20 bill.
That's hella bad.
And homeboy's like, he's got certification.
That's so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, I think realistically it's like no cow milk. If you're gonna drink any kind of animal milk, it should be goat milk. But I mean, like the whole argument is, in nature you don't see other animals drinking of, you know, like
other animals,
you know. It's not something that we're supposed to be doing. It's basically like the argument that there is for cannibalism. It's like the idea that cannibals are real or fucking crazy is because they're eating other humans, and when you consume I think it's the brain has a natural kind of like a kill switch. It's an organism called a plion that's in the brain, and when you eat that, it basically tells you like, hey, you're eating your own species, you're not supposed to be doing that shit. And it's basically, I believe, what led to mad cow, because farmers were feeding cows like dead cows.
Oh.
And that's what led to it, because of these organisms called plions, and it drove them fucking crazy. I think it was like the same thing with that pandemic that happened with pigs.
Swine flu.
Was it swine flu?
Swine flu.
Or is that what swine flu is? Well, anyway, it's the same thing.
H1N1? Oh, that was influenza. That's bird, I think. I don't know. I'm not a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm not Fauci.
But yeah, I'm not Fauci. I'm not Italian. Anyway, yeah, you know.
Let's get to the
podcast.
We're rambling here.
Dadless podcast. We're talking the news.
Just updating.
We are the unbiased news.
Right? Yeah. If you want unbiased news, we hate fucking both sides. So we'll give it to you straight.
We'll give you the.
We'll start a spinoff.
We'll give you the bro breakdown.
Dadless news.
So today's episode, we are going to play a very fun game of Answer the Internet. I jumped on this right away. I know other podcasts that I'm aware of have done this as well. Shout out to the Shooting It podcast. My boy Danny has posted a few questions that he's done on his feed. Shout out to them. I'm actually very envious of them because they're doing great. I wish I was you guys. But no, check out Shooting It podcast. They are doing well. They're actually really fucking cool. They had a really great, I think they've done more than one, but their boxing episodes have been really fucking good. Anyway, the game Answer the Internet is very much akin to like a basically like the question and answer episode that we had using pod decks, or something like a Cards Against Humanity, or like an apples to apples, basically. Just fun questions. So we're gonna answer that we'll throw out there, and we'll answer with however we see fit. And I mean, we'll jump in, because there is quite a few categories. Question 1. Would you rather wear cargo shorts every day or no socks ever again?
I would have to say cargo shorts every day. It's not even really a hard question for me.
Good answer.
I need socks. I don't like stinky feet. And cargo shorts. I mean, we're dads. Isn't that what we're supposed to be wearing? You need like 10 pockets for your phone, for the kids' toys, the kids' whatever. And then you got your wallet and what. Like, cargo shorts are super convenient. I actually own a pair, and when I wear them, I feel like I'm at the top of my dad game.
I tend to wear shorts all year, especially now with even when I was working in warehousing too. I wore shorts fucking all the time. I tend to wear shorts all the time because the way my stupid potato body works, my lower half is fine, but my dumb fucking upper half gets cold really easily. And I could live in shorts all year. Cargo shorts too, because hey man, you need those pockets.
Yeah.
They're essential. But on the other side of that, as far as like the socks go, I'm someone who I don't like to have bare feet. I don't like walking around barefooted, like at home. I don't like the feeling because my feet sweat really easily.
And then you get all the little particles on the ground and stuff stuck to your feet. And
It's like those sticky hands that fucking catch dust as soon as you open it. Oh, you fucker! Like if I could
like scraping your foot on the side of your leg, trying to get all that crap off. And
like if I could cut my fucking feet off and just attach like little dagger feet, like homegirl from fucking Kingsman, I would do that, and just have little knife feet, or like gold lion.
Get you some Mr. Crab legs,
or maybe little sword feet like Gold Lion Shiki from One Piece Strong World. Shout out to One Piece.
Seamus from Family Guy.
Yeah, I would shorts.
Shorts definitely. Easy.
Shout out to shorts.
That's literally the dad outfit. High socks with cargo shorts. So sounds pretty easy.
I'm with it. Question 2. If you were in an open field with an aluminum baseball bat, how many 10-year-olds with bike helmets could you take down before they got to you?
That's a good one. I need a little more info on that one, but I guess the dad of me, being completely honest, not even just trying to be like, being completely honest, the dad of me would be like, I can't hit these kids, like I have kids, like I wouldn't want someone hitting my kid, but then it's like, my kid's being a little shit trying to take some dude down for no reason. Like, am I the aggressor, or are they, who initiated this? Assuming it's justified and I have nothing holding me back, I think I could take down at least like 15 or 20, because at that point it's like you're already committed, you're not going to stop. And it's like all of your like stress in life, like, they have smash rooms and like where you just go and you break hella shit.
I want to do one of those.
And so like it's a free one, and you're in the middle of a field, assuming you're not going to get caught and that it's justified. What better situation?
I think of it this way, just to give like a little bit of to make it not so vague. I tend to think of it as maybe like in a zombie kind of situation.
No fucking lie, dude. I was thinking the exact same shit.
I think of it that way. I think of it as like maybe they're just like maybe they're not like the Last of Us zombies or anything. Maybe they're like normal, like George A. Romero, like Dawn of the Dead zombies, just real slow, fucking just I've played a lot of fucking Smash Brothers in my day. I would fucking put on the whole Link outfit and just fucking ski and I'd take flight on all these fucking kids.
Fucking just bust your phone out and start playing the theme song.
I think I would say maybe if you're in an open field.
It's hard to determine because like you can keep going, but at what point do they overwhelm you?
Yeah,
you know?
like
but I feel like
maybe like 15, 20.
Right? Like I feel like that's a good amount where like, they're like, oh shit, he's got a bat, and you get a few good ones in, and then you got the adrenaline going through you, but then by the time you get like 15, 20 down, then they're already down, you're running out of room, maneuverability gets affected, and then you're like, they just start climbing all over you.
Let's say
now if we were back to back and we could watch each other's backs, and it's you and me taking on these 10-year-olds.
Maybe it's like 30, 40.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're not going too out of bounds, but I'll keep it solo, 15 to 25.
No, replace those bats with katanas.
All these kids are fucked.
We're cutting through, and then we're turning around, and then we're making it through.
We're making this happen. Watch out, 10-year-olds.
That helmet ain't gonna do shit when my katana gets to you.
I suddenly have a chainsaw. I'm looking for your parents.
Who raised you?
Who brought you to this park? Who brought you to this open field? Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I have seen this question.
I've seen this question, yeah.
And I definitely go with the 100
like duck-sized horses?
Duck-sized horses. Because I feel like one duck-sized or one horse-sized duck is fucking terrifying. I'm not going to win.
Go ahead and finish.
I'm not going to... It's terrifying because I don't know if you were aware. Don't ask me why this fact stuck with me, but ducks have corkscrew penises. And I don't want to see it.
You know what's funny? I do know that.
See, it's a well-known fun fact, and so one, I'm not trying to see that, and two, I feel like when horses are tough, yeah, but when they're the size of a duck, I feel like you can kick them. You know, if we still have that aluminum bat, then you're really
it's
in
easy
business.
peasy.
Yeah,
it's
you know,
easy
like
peasy.
you're just kicking them and then fucking punting them like a fucking football. You're solid. You're good.
So I have a few things, and it's basically just adding little sprinkles and everything you've said. First of all, I am fucking terrified of horses.
Oh, okay.
They are. It's truly terrifying how majestic of an animal is so fucking muscular.
Oh yeah.
And they have so much power. I saw a fucking video, shit you not, of ranchers, like the process of breeding. Well, female horses, if they don't give right away, they'll buck, and it's common enough that they'll buck and they'll kick the fucking male horse. In this video in particular, the female kicked the horse square in the fucking head, and the male died within like a few seconds. Kicked him in the fucking head.
God
like buck.
damn.
And she was like, nope, and she kicked him in the fucking, yeeted this fool into oblivion.
Damn.
But I'm scared of horses. Also, if you've listened to the one of the past episodes where I told the story about the cop having his horse step on me.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what fucking scared me. Because I used to really like horses.
Go see a fucking therapist, sort that shit out.
I watched Harry Potter do a stage play about fucking horses. And,
that one. You saw Daniel Radcliffe's penis?
Yeah. And I had to. As soon as I found out, I was like, this guy ain't gonna have a bigger dick than me. But I feel like 100 duck-sized horses isn't very big. I feel like that's pretty fucking easy. That's like, given that size to weight ratio is that of like in comparison of a dog of that size, that's pretty easy.
And then you think about like, what does the horse have to fight you with?
Hooves. It's basically a goat.
Yeah, and at that point, there's not really much it can do. Whereas a duck, the size of a horse, it's got that fucking... You know how they like bread. You're just a giant piece of bread at that point. They can swim.
Have you ever seen duck teeth? Have you ever seen the anatomy of a duck? Like its mouth?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, so definitely, like, maybe if I have a katana, again, back to the katana.
Back to the katana.
Maybe if I have the katana,
if I have a weapon, fucking brass knuckles.
But if we're doing bare hands, then yeah, I'm definitely going with the duck, with the horses.
Also, touching back on the duck dick, I think that was one of those things that it was like someone found out, and in the middle of computer class, we went and looked it up. And it's not even just that. Like, I've seen, I think it was like a parrot's dick, a duck's, a pig's. It was just something that we looked up. I don't know if it was based on like something from Urban Dictionary or what the fuck, but I know we looked this up in like a computer class because the teacher asked us what the fuck we were doing. But still, duck penis, terrifying. It's like a corkscrew. Give it a wine bottle, it'll open it up.
Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with that one.
Also, duck mouth. Fucking gross, terrifying. Turtle mouth, disgusting. But I digress.
Let's stay away from those guys.
I say, 100 duck-sized horses.
I wonder if one of these is going to make us disagree, 'cause so far we've been very much on the same page.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's jump over to the next deck. Get another question in. Shit.
That's going to be good. Let's hear it.
No, it's not going to be good.
No?
Not for this.
Remember that. We'll touch on it after the episode.
Fuck, marry, kill. Italian food, Mexican food, Chinese food. Jesus Christ. Let me open.
All right. Take the floor.
Marry Chinese food. I fucking love Chinese food. I love Chinese food. Fuck Italian food because it's good. It's very good, but it also makes you feel like shit if you eat too much of it. So it's like a forbidden fruit. It's like
Sure.
you're like, hey, baby,
You're not going to eat it all the time.
the wife
but
thinks I'm going to the store. I'm gonna fuck the ziti out of you. And then
try the cannoli.
and kill Mexican food. Mexican food's a given. So it is like definitely my number 3. I would definitely say Italian's my number 2, but Chinese food is the number 1.
Well, still no disagreement because I completely agree with that one. Marry Chinese food. Any chance I get, I'm getting Chinese food. Fucking love Chinese food. Chow mein for days. Like 10 different ways to eat chicken, pork, and beef. Like, it's all you can mix it up, and you're like, Chinese food is the only food I've ever had where, like, if I go to a restaurant and I don't know what I like, it doesn't matter because whatever I eat, I'm probably gonna like. And if I have like a regular and I step outside my comfort zone, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try this today. I still like it.
You have the Old Faithful to go back to.
And I've just never really gone wrong with Chinese food, and even like shitty Chinese food places, it's still like, oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, and then Italian and Mexican food are kind of like, for me, Mexican food, like, I've had Mexican food for 25 years, a lot of it being Mexican. We've had a lot of it, right? So if I'm choosing one to kill off for the rest of my life, it's like, you know what? I don't think I need another 1,000 tamales in my life. But spaghetti's a staple when you're, low on funds and you're like, how am I going to feed an army? Because you don't cook spaghetti for your family. You think it's for your family, and when it's all said and done, you're like, well, shit.
You're like, anybody want leftovers?
Let's take it to the barracks.
Just me.
And then you eat spaghetti for lunch for like the next 2 or 3 days because you don't want it to go to waste. But also after like the second or third, you're like, I don't know if this is really
You're
good
like,
anymore.
Whoops, I dropped it in the trash.
Oops.
Fuck, I better wash the Tupperware out.
So, and then, yeah, Italian food is, it's good, so I would, eat the Italian food, once in a while, but it's definitely the fuck and not the marry.
It's like a special occasion food.
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty. Poll the internet.
Okay. Wait, is that POLL?
Yes, sir.
Or POLE, like where you go to vote?
No, like poll, like a election poll.
Sorry, I was recently confused due to some presidential tweets. So I don't know which poll is poll anymore.
2 buttons. You can only press one. A, instantly get $1 million. Or B, have a 50-50 chance you get $100 million.
Take the million.
I'm taking the million.
Taking the dude, $1 million guaranteed.
Taking the million, Steve, for $1 million. We'll go and take the A, please.
I'd be the most boring person on Deal or No Deal. The second the bank offers me more than like $10K.
He's gonna he's gonna offer you $100,000. I'll go ahead and take it, Howie. I'll go ahead and take the deal.
Yeah, exactly. Because dude, the financial stability that can come from $1 million.
Oh, dude, make some smart investments. Pay off your fucking debt. Set yourself up for fucking success as much as you have the money to do other stupid shit. Don't squander that money.
Yeah, no. Here's my game plan, and Dave Ramsey. Sorry, but I'm stepping into your territory here, G. You got some great advice, but here's the Jose method. All right, you got $1 million. What you're gonna do is you're not gonna go buy a big fancy $1 million house.
No.
You're going to look for 2 small, humble, but comfortable homes, in the $100,000 to $200,000 price range. Right now, maybe not too doable because of the market, but trust me, it's coming down. But try and find something. You can work. You can negotiate, especially if you're paying cash for a house. Like, you can finesse your way into a decent home in the $200 or below price. And the reason you want 2 houses is, one, your primary residence, right? But then sometimes your primary residence is exhausting and you want a getaway, so then you have your getaway house. Plus, if you have a second house, you can also have income from that house if you rent it out. And then with that other $600K, you're going to pay off your debt. I don't know how much debt people have, but if you have more than $100K debt, then I'm sorry, this method probably isn't for you.
That's not going to work for you.
But, so at most $100K to get rid of debt. You still have $500. Take $100 of that, invest it in Tesla. Not just Tesla.
I was
That's
like,
a joke.
I was
Not
gonna
only
say,
one
you think
company.
so?
Not only one company. Diversify your portfolio. Keep an eye. Be conservative. You have $100K to put on stocks. You don't need the big money. You're like, I swear this technology is gonna work. Take the safe bets, and then 30, 40 years from now, your $100K becomes another million or something. But and then the other 400, what you're gonna do with that is you're gonna take a lot of that and just like pay your bills like years in advance. Like tell your electric company, like, hey, here's $10,000. I should be good for like a while. And then at that point, all your money has been put into things that keep you stable. And now if you still have your job, because it'd be, cool, you still have a job. One, you don't have to have a super high paying job because everything's already paid for. You're good to go. And then if you do have a job, your job's income is play money.
It's just disposable income, yeah.
Throw it on some more stocks. Buy yourself that PS5. Like you can easily turn $1 million into way more if you're smart about it.
I actually had no game plan. I'll go ahead and stick with what you said. But I definitely would just take the million.
It's definitely the move.
Alrighty, let's move on to some familiar territory in the category of TV, movies, and video games.
All right.
Question 1. Well, it's not the first question of this category. You know what I mean. Sorry, guys. Would you miss the final season of your favorite TV show? You never even get to know how it ended to get your favorite sports team into the championship.
No. Because at that point, and this is from a diehard sports fan, all right?
I was going to say, you'll lead away.
I am a diehard sports fan, like to the point where if my team loses, like it can affect my day. Like if I'm watching football and the Raiders lose, I know it happens all the time, but if the Raiders lose, then, be like, I'm grumpy now. Or, if the baseball, not so much because you have a ton of games, but if they, like the A's, as an A's fan, they've made the playoffs like 6 out of the last 10 years, and every single year they leave in the first round. I'm like, fuck you guys. Straight up, fuck you guys. So I love sports, but I'm not going to give up closure with the TV show that is already set. It's already happened, I need to know how it ends. Whereas your team getting into the championship, my teams are so good at disappointing me. I would give it up to get them there, and they'd find a way to fuck it up. So, yeah, definitely gonna... Unless we're talking Game of Thrones, then if I never watched that last episode of Game of Thrones, then I'm cool.
It's funny. That was the first thing that I thought of, just reading the question, was just Game of Thrones.
Like, yeah, if I could just, like, not have ever seen the last episode of Game of Thrones, and anytime someone in my life tries to tell me about it, it turns into, like, the Charlie Brown adult speak, like the, well, what happened in episode 7 was Khaleesi, then I'm fine.
You're like, wow, that sounds great. Tell me more.
So, yeah, that's an easy one for me.
Let me tell you a story. I'm a bit of a casual sports fan.
All right.
I mean, unless we're talking like fucking combat sports or fucking real wrestling, pro wrestling. Really, I have like, again, as much as I like to say this phrase, I have no dog in this fight. I don't know. I don't have much to add. I'm the elder Dadless. Welcome to the Dallas podcast.
For you, it's kind of tricky because yours kind of blend. Like, you love TV shows, but you also love wrestling, like WWE wrestling. So that's kind of like a blend of the two.
Like, I like my interest of sports lies in combat sports. I'm big into, like, I watch a lot of grappling sports, a lot of wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I know you love watching dudes grapple each other.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You kidding?
It's the best.
I like watching, like, BKB or boxing or, like UFC, MMA in general. Or, yeah, it's fucking pro wrestling. So, I mean, a TV show, scripted fucking wrestling, it doesn't matter, it's more a question for you, honestly.
Yeah.
This was just a dadless minute with me, the elder Dadless.
We'll put you on non-applicable for that one.
Yeah, that was
NA.
That was NA. That's like me going to jury duty and being like, I'm racist, and they're like, well, then you'll be in a non-ethnic fucking case.
Oh, you're racist? All right, let's assign you to this case. George Zimmerman? Yeah, you'll be fine for that one.
I just found out that you really can't apply that anymore. Like, you can't be like, well, I'm racist. And they're like, against who? Like,
Everyone?
Everyone? They're like, well, then you can go to traffic court. They're like, I don't drive. Then you can go to small claims. I
will pick the white man.
Did
you not hear the first answer?
I don't want to do this. They're like, sorry. You could pay 10 G's. Well, I'll go. Yeah, I just found that out. Had no clue.
Interesting.
If you could have all the powers of Harry Potter, but you could only have sex with inanimate objects, would you do it?
This is gonna be fucked up, right? But
let me correct a lamp.
Let me correct that statement. First of all, you don't have powers. You have magic. Get it fucking right. If I could be a wizard, and all you can fuck is inanimate objects. I saw in the first movie.
Look here, I saw Scabbers turn into a goblet. I would fuck the well, no, he was a chalice. I would fuck that hairy chalice so that I could do some magic.
Look, I'm just saying, Harry Potter, you can transform people into inanimate objects and inanimate objects into people. There's some room to work with.
Sunshine daisies, buttermellow, turn this fucking rat into a
yellow.
fleshlight.
Oh God, no. I was just saying the original. You fucking goddamn.
Oh shit! I think I bought the wrong movie.
I knew I shouldn't have got it from Pirate Bay.
What is this, Cinemax?
Why is it in Spanish?
Why is this from Turkey? So is that a yes or yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with inanimate
I'm gonna go with
objects.
I'll be a wizard. Yeah.
Alex, I'll take inanimate objects for 100, please.
You might even make the inanimate object feel better. Honestly, I mean, you have magic.
Moving on.
I'm gonna open my eyes at 3:00 in the morning. I know how it's gonna happen.
Would you rather travel by dog sled pulled by little people whenever you want, or live in the Super Mario world?
Definitely the sled by little people. Definitely. You're telling me you don't want to pull up to the next family gathering, just fucking like, yeah, what's up?
What's up? These are my friends.
And then, like, it's just, why not?
Please help.
and I mean, what's it, Super Mario World? Why would I want to live in the Super Mario World? Like, if you fall in love with someone, they get kidnapped by Bowser, or you're just a little fucking toad. And if you're just a little fucking toad, you're not appreciated for your labor at all. The monarch is very oppressive. I mean, it's just not a good time for anybody. No one. Peach gets kidnapped. It's not fun for her. Mario always has to save her. Mario or Bowser steals her, but like he's always getting his ass kicked. Who has fun in this universe, honestly?
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah. It's not fun for anybody.
And let me set the record straight by saying when we say little people, we mean people that are like 4 foot, 5 foot, shorter than us.
Yeah, not like
But
little people, big world. Like actual like little people.
That's so specific.
Although that one would be kind of funny too. Not gonna lie. Somewhere out there, there's a little person that's hearing this, and they've had enough. They just turn this off. They're reporting us to Apple right now.
I could hear that. I could hear that the clip going into the fucking gun as we speak. I could hear that pencil hitting paper and just writing us on the fucking list. Would you rather fart popcorn or sneeze butter?
I'm gonna let you lead on this one.
I'm gonna go ahead and say fart popcorn. I do not like the feeling of butter or oil or like fucking the feeling of like Tiger Balm on your hands. That just the
Yeah.
That viscous fucking liquid. That feeling. No gracias. I'm gonna go ahead and
you're
say
gonna fart popcorn?
Fucking yes, sir.
Okay, then this is where we finally disagree, and not because I disagree with what you said.
I love popcorn.
It sucks. I love popcorn, but here's the thing: if you fart popcorn and I sneeze butter, we're never paying for popcorn at the movies again.
I'm like, hey, I got this, guys. Why is he pulling down his pants? No, watch. Just watch.
Hey, someone get me a feather, please. What?
Holy shit.
There we go. We're covered. We're covered.
We got this.
We're good.
I'm like, you want? It's like, no, I don't. It's fine. We brought it from home. Why is there shit in mine? That time I actually just took a shit. Sorry.
There's no fart involved.
I couldn't help that one.
Yeah, you're in the shitter in the stall, and you hear the farts right, and then, or no, you hear the you're shitting, and then out of nowhere you just hear.
Yeah, you're. Like, what is that? I'm making popcorn. You want some?
Yeah, sure. I'll take some.
You're granted the ability to time travel and visit your past self. You're only allowed to speak 10 words to your past self. What year do you go to? What do you say?
Fuck.
God damn it, that one's hard.
That's a hard
really
one.
Fucking hard one.
Okay, I'm going to travel back to 2000 and I believe it's 16. I'll have to do my research, but the year that the Mega Millions went to an all-time high, and then I go back. No, not the all-time high, because someone else won it. So I'm going to go to the one right before the all-time high, so that I don't have to split the prize. Then I tell my past self the winning numbers are, and then if each number counts as a word, I can fit the what do you call it? The Powerball too. I'm gonna go with that. Winning lottery numbers.
I would go ahead and say the year for me would be like 96 or 97. This is when the fat kid called me a fat ninja. And I would say, hey, look, dude, piece this motherfucker up right meow.
Sounds good. In all honesty, I don't want to change too much about my, I am a believer in you are where you are because of everything that's happened.
Yeah, so am I.
So if you do one little thing, it might fuck your whole thing up. So, I mean, I wouldn't even really go back in time to begin with, because then one of my kids might not exist, and I kind of really like my kids. So
I could do without mine. All right. As we wind down, we are on the final question. Again, answer the internet. If you've listened to the very first episode, we were playing the actual tabletop version of this game. So that's why, like, once I found out that this was an app now, I was like, we got to jump on it. I was like, we have to fucking do it. So, very last game to wrap up the episode, which is, I think, a really good one to end on. Would you rather have one song stuck in your head for the rest of your life, or never be able to hear music again? That's a fucking good one.
That is a good one. And I love music. So I don't know that I'd be able to go without music. So, I mean, having a song stuck in your head for the rest of your life, that sucks. But I think that means you can still listen to other music.
But it also means that it's not like taking the being able to listen to music out of your life. And that aspect anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm definitely going to make that sacrifice to be able to keep music in my life. And then I'll add that I would choose one specific song. Like if you get to choose a song that's stuck in your head,
it has to be something livable, something that you could stand with, something that like won't fucking like totally drive you crazy. Like,
this is gonna make every single listener probably hate me, but I would choose, and in the spirit of the time of year it is, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. It's a fucking gem. I love it.
It's a banger, honestly. I really like that song during Christmas.
People love to hate it, but I'm already, like, I've told all my coworkers when, like, I open or close, I'm like, you're going to fucking hate me, but I start Christmas November 1st because Thanksgiving's cool and all, but, like, I like the holly and jolly. I like the colors. I like the Christmas specials, the music, the scents. So I want to fit as much Christmas as I can into the year possible. So I respect Halloween, but as soon as Halloween's over, Christmas time. So I would choose that song because I'm already like, it's already stuck in my head right now, always. So,
see, we're so different in that way. It's funny. It's not just you, but it's like, I mean, being from like being around your family so much, all you guys are like really Christmas people. Dude, I don't give a fuck about Christmas. December itself, like the season is cool, but I don't care about Christmas. I really don't give a shit. November itself is like a very empty month for me. I love like the aesthetic like vibe of November, like being that it's like fall and orange and browns and yellows and like very like the look of what November is, I guess, based on like holiday fucking color patterns in any way, but
yeah,
I don't give a shit about either. It's like Halloween ends, November is kind of just dead air, and then it's like Christmas. But Christmas to me like very much takes me back into like retail, and I'm like, I hear like All I Want for Christmas, and I'm just fucking fighting people at Black Friday. I'm like, I know that the pillows are $1, get the fuck away. But I would say my song, because it's a very easy listen for me, and it's very specific, actually. I'm going to fucking post it up so people can hear it, is Van Morrison's Dancing in the Moonlight. The opening's really great. The song itself is really fucking good. And you could take a shit to it. You could go to bed listening to it. You could fucking strangle your mom to death and then bury the bodies in the backyard to it. That's where I'm at in life. But
I like Van Morrison. That's a solid choice.
That's fucking killer, dude.
Mine was kind of joking, I don't know what song I would choose, but there's lots of options you could pick.
There's a lot of options.
Van Morrison, solid.
You could do fucking Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak, Jimi Hendrix, Hey Joe, Carlos Santana, Black Magic Woman. There's a lot. You could fucking do fucking Toss a Coin to Your fucking Witcher.
Oh, you know what? I have my answer. Because this is that's my ringtone.
What's that?
Give me a call. We'll see if the microphone can pick it up. Let me turn this up.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, got the volume up. Give me a call.
All right. Oh, okay. Hey, Toto's fucking killer. That's so dope.
Africa by Toto.
That's a good
Africa
one.
By Toto. Absolutely love the song and the band.
Toto's fucking. You know what's funny? When you after you suggested Hydra, I went and listened to like a majority of what everybody suggested. Hydra's a fucking good album. It's dope. It's fucking dope. I like it.
Slept on.
It's cool. I like that shit. So yeah, I would say, I mean, any one of the songs that I just went through, I'll make a little list and shoot it up on the fucking Instagram. This was a cool little episode. Solid. I enjoyed it. Fun game.
Definitely we'll keep it up. And
good thing about fucking November, everybody will be down at some point.
Yeah, we should
could
definitely
fucking
get
do
somebody on here because time's a ticking. I
Fing-
know we're about to break through, and once we break through,
Fingers crossed.
once we break through, Argentina, I know you're
I love
listening.
you, Argentina.
Argentina, you got this.
Again, like usual, follow us on the socials. Dad Entertainment, taking a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube, just because I'd like to focus on the audio. We're seeing a lot more from the audio than we are from the YouTube. I mean, I think that's just mainly because we don't have like visuals to go with it.
Yeah, and we tried to do a video with the last podcast, but my editing software and equipment wasn't all there. I was trying to use a file and upload it to the video, and I just ran into some technical issues. So I'm looking to upgrade equipment soon, but the effort
was there for you guys.
Yeah,
but
I pulled a few strands of hair out for you guys. So
son of a bitch. I've been there. You know, when we were first learning how to do all this shit too, I was fucking going nuts, tugging fucking pubes out of my fucking body and shit. No, that's a little vulgar, but
post.
In post, yeah. Dad Entertainment, Dadless Podcast on Instagram. We are on all the streaming sites. We're also on Amazon Music. We'll post some extra goodies for this episode. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you for listening, folks.
All right, see ya.
Who are you really?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Come for me, Gmork! I am a traitor!
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed.
Offer me everything I ask for. Anything you want. I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
I am your father.
That's my son! This is my boy! It's my boy!
That's impossible!
You're laughing. Someone was killed today because of what you did.
I know. How about another joke, Murray?
Where you son of a...
Fuck you.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me!
It's still my total war. I understand your pain.
Actually, we're all tickled to hear you say that.
You shall have your revenge. Iron Man.
Good night. And always remember, that's...